Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. Hello, this is Divine Sunshine coming to you with your daily action report. So I'm going to do this as a feature so I can be able to still give you information that you need along the week. So it's just going to be like just a quick check-in, plus to help you all along the way. Although I am working, it's kind of hard for me to be able to do this, but I feel kind of like a person that's like feels like, oh my God, I signed up to help you all to the best of my abilities, but at times it's kind of hard for me to do that and do the job at the same time. So what I'm going to do, are you moving again? It looks like you are. Okay, so what I am going to do is let me stop bumping. What I'm going to do is try to give you all like daily reports and see if this works out. If not, then, because I have 3 things that I am doing. I'm doing this, I'm doing work, and then I'm also going to school too. So I have several things in the midst, and that's why I have not been on here as much. For those of you all that like to have the daily, and I see you all say you're fixed, I apologize that I'm not as accessible as you would like me to be. However, I'm being called in so many different directions, so I'm just letting you know what's happening. I'm kind of showing you my new office space, kind of semi way where I'm able to do my hypnosis as well, therapy, where you come in for a session. If you're here in the Chicagoland area, let me know, because I am offering that service as well, for past life regressions, quantum hypnotherapy as well. So I'm underneath the Dolores Cannon thing, and so I can't give sessions with her over Zoom. I have to have people come in. I haven't signed up for it. There's another program that I know Sean, he was on here one time, told me about, that I'm able to do it via Zoom, and so I'm looking into doing that. But right now, just to let you all know, I am my first building up. And so what I'm doing is, if you're in the Chicagoland area and you're interested in a past life regression, let me know. It will be free. All that's required for you is that you need to have at least 4 to 5 hours free for you all to be able to do that. So if you are interested in that, hit me up on Divine Unisouls 11@gmail.com. All that information about my email is below in the description box. So if you are in the Chicagoland area and you are interested in getting one, please let me know, because like I said, my first 25 ones, those who are in the Chicagoland area, will be free. Only times that are available, or pretty much on the weekends. So that'll be Saturday and Sunday. So just let me know, unless it's a holiday, and then I can pretty much put it on that time. Well, it could be Saturdays, Sundays, Thursdays are out, Fridays are out, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are out. So the only time that will be available for me to be doing one during the week would be like a Tuesday in the afternoon. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind as well. Okay, let's get on. That's enough of me just introduction on that one, because I want these to be brief. So this is today's date. So this is 9/26, doing an action interview. Remember that I'm doing it in 2 ways. You have the divine masculine male and the divine masculine female. That's what I'm looking at as far as the email. So if you are in a male body, this is the action that you need to take today. If you are in a female body and you're housing the divine masculine energies, remember we all are, but it depends on what day and what things that you're doing. Some days you feel like I'm in my DM energies, and some days you feel like, oh, I'm in my divine feminine energies. So on the divine feminine channel that I have, which is Divine Matters of the Heart, that is located on the divine feminine energies, which would be the love report will be found on that channel, okay, as well. So just keep that in mind. All right then, so let's check in and let's look into your energies. Let's see for the divine masculine male, what's the energies for today. So right now you're dealing with walking away, okay? You're walking away emotionally. You're walking away because you're trying to find your bliss. This is what's going on here. So this is what where you are. You're going towards the garden, which means you're walking towards your spirituality. Also with this here, we have here for you, your energies is trying to mend a broken heart. So you can be walking away because, again, you could be feeling that the divine feminine feels like, hey, I'm gone. Deuces, I'm walking away. She's kind of giving you that look like, are you coming with me, or am I doing this my own, trying to go into my own garden, which is my own spirituality? And you're like, you know what, I think that, again, where I am, my heart is broken, and in order for me to heal, I need to walk away with my divine counterpart. Okay, so that's the energies that's going on with that one. Let's see. And so now, what would be the action that spirit? Yeah. What is the action that spirit will want you to do? Oh, I did in backwards order. Let's see. Okay. What's the action? They want you to connect to confidence. Become confidence. This is what spirit wants you to do. This is their action that they want you to do. Because that's the energies that you're actually in. And they also want you to find compassion and unconditional love. Let's see, butterflies here. So that means you're transforming. You need to transform into that. Okay, it might not be a mistake why I left this last. And so in your divine masculine energy, source wants you to get into clear. Hierarchical structure. Well, understanding about your needs. They want you to work on your needs. Understanding that you're looking at the basic. Think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You got your basic needs. You got your things that you need, such as, you know, food, water, whatever. Then you got your psychological needs that you have there. Again, about your connections with others, those things. And then the next thing is that they want you to understand is about your spiritual needs, your awareness, like much higher. Think about what you are, because some of you all might be contemplating walking away because you're thinking about the basic needs, my money, the house, the shelter, those things. So they're saying, you know, you got to think beyond that. Let's step it up to the next level. Also, spirit wants you to understand, again, storm or typhoon of emotions. Again, they want you to deal with these emotions that you are actually having at this point, which it seems like it is a storm. And, you know, in order for you to have a storm, there is really whizzing some things up. It's getting things into understanding that you need to stir things up. Like they say, stirred but not shaken. Well, right now you need to be shaking, because the stirred way is more gentle, and it's like, so it's enough on that. We done been there with you. That don't look like that's working. We got to shake you up, okay? Darkness, dark night of the soul. You have been experienced now. The tower moments of coming now, and they're saying a dark night of the soul may be already, either you're going to step into it or you've already have experienced it. Okay, and it also says alarmed or concerned about emotional issues, received message from spirit officially requiring them to go deep into the matter. And they have already have told you to go deep into the matter. I believe they have already contacted you, divine masculine in the male body, about what needs to go. Can I get a clarifier for this overall? So they want you to move into the energies of more so of doing. And they want you to be assertive, okay? That's your action report, divine masculine in the male body. For the divine feminine in a divine masculine in a feminine body, your energy is this today. Yours is Archangel Metatron. It's the third eye. Some of you all might be experiencing some pulsating divine masculine females in the third eye, where you are really becoming, boy, it's like comes like light and bright. So it talks through the light. The guides are using it. I could tell. Again, third eye for you to be able to really be able to see things, your future, envision where you need to go. So they're really opening up this. I know I've had a lot of third eye pulsating too going on. They want you to even understand, for you to start also practicing patience. Remember, patience doesn't mean that we just standing still and we ain't doing nothing. Patience means that we are actually doing things in the meantime, while things in source and spirit and the guides and everything and ancestors are getting things all together. I'm hearing the song Patti LaBelle talk about, you got to stir it up. You got to stir it up now. Don't wait about tomorrow. I ain't gonna take it anymore. So you got to stir it up, okay? So again here, you got third chakra. Archangel Samuel, understanding your identity, being able to stand in your power, standing in your authority. This is what the energies that you're working with now as well. You got a lot of chakra working today. You got your seventh one, which is your crown chakra. Some of them I've had headaches. Definitely with me, I've had headaches. That's the day I couldn't. Now, thank you and shout out to April and Kathy D for holding it down, because after a while, I was like, I got to get off air. I can't even let them even see me like this. I was so out of it. So a lot of things. Seems like to me, again, heavy is the crown. We're working on also, and I'm picking this up, no thorns, no crown. You're going through a lot of things. You have gone through a lot of things throughout the year, Divine Feminine, and now you're at the point that right now you have earned the crown, okay? So again, that was so funny. On my time feed, it came up my own video. I was like, who is this? From my other channel for Divine Hearts of the Matter. And let's talk about the last round. So it seems like, again, for the divine masculine in the female body, you coming into the last round. You got a lot of knocks you can handle, especially for the divine masculine's energies all around. I think by K Moon, she said we're working to that point where, again, there's a transformation now going to occur in the divine masculine. So again, it's tag team where the divine feminine energies are being, and they're like, yeah, I've been knocked around, now it's your turn. It's like a person, they get knocked the ring, now it's your turn now. So divine masculine in the female bodies, it's like, okay, now here, heavy is the crown. To me, it's like you're earning it. You've done what is needed. Again, in the crown, a lot of this crown activation too is happening, so it can be able to get these downloads about this next level that you're getting ready to go to. Okay? Next thing, what are they saying for us as far as for you to do? I got room down there too. Okay, what does Source want the divine, gotcha, for you to do? They say they want to adventure and play. Adventure and play. This is what they want you to do. So right now is for you to get into the mode of you just being able to understand that this is a twin flame venture. As Kathy D helped us to coin that phrase. It's not a journey. Journey is hard. Adventure, that means we're going to have some challenges, some triumphs, some things of that nature, but we still keep on going because it's the thrill of the chase. It's the thrill of the fun. It's the thrill of the high. It's the thrill of the adrenaline that says, okay, I accomplished this. Now what's coming next? So this is the way they want us to do that and take it in a playful way. I've said that before, even on my channel. That a lot of times you can ask the angels to say, hey, this experience that I'm about to have next, or whatever this last round is, can it be playful? Can it be fun? But I still get the lessons that I need to, but not so heavy. Okay, you can't ask them and say, okay, I trust you now. If it has to be heavy, give it to me. But if it's in any way possible, just like Jesus said in the garden, like if there's any way possible you could pass this cup, that I kind of like ain't got to do the cross thingy. And Source was like, no. And he's like, okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this thing here called Ascension. So if it's anything that it is, say, now you got to go through the trial. You got to have Judas turn you in. You got to do all that stuff. So if it gets to that point, you tell them, okay, I heard you, but I really prefer that you take this really nice, easy, like Tina Turner said, and not so rough. If it's possible, I still won't get the lesson, but I want to do it that way. All right, so now let's look and see as far as what's the energies, the divine masculine energies that they want you to get into, divine masculine female. What's the energies? Smell. Okay. Smell two of them in here. Okay. All right. The energies that they want to smell like a grandma and dad in here. Okay, here we go. So we got fertility, ego attached to man to acts absurd, well endowed. Okay, so now this is although you don't have the male body, but what I will do is break this down this way. Daniellleboomlle always said that we as divines, we have to watch it. We have a tendency that when we feeling good, because these are pretty some good cards here. It's not bad here. It's just like waiting in patience. Work on your chakra work. Again, work on your sixth chakra, your third eye. Work on your solar. And then work on your crown. These are the three chakras they want you to work on. Okay, so you work on those things as well. And then understanding that while you're doing that, divine masculine female, go to Jupiter 1111. She's got good chakra work over there for you to do it. Also, you can look on YouTube. Those things, see what things appeal to you as well, if you want to use that too. But here you got the divine masculine here. What they're saying is, and I always think about Daniellleboomlle, when you getting that good, or you in your comfort zone, or you in the zone, you have a tendency that you want to burn your opposite, your counterpart in there. And so you want to make sure that when you're in there, it's like, nah, I'm feeling good. Don't come up here. Don't mess my vibe. Don't blow my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. And you're doing that, and you got to kind of remind yourself, okay, treat everybody tender, gentle. Don't come from that space as far as where you are actually kind of like down in or kill my vibe, or you kind of in that kind of space. That's what they're talking about. Attached to it's a lot of ego. Watch the ego. Make sure that you don't go into ego and acts absurd, well endowed. So you don't act, and that's why I say that burning. You know how it is. I've had been the same thing. He've asked me something. I'm like, nah, I don't want to. I'm in a good space. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself and all that stuff. And I could tell, it's like, ooh, okay, use a little kind of curt on that comment that you just said to him. So it's because I'm in that space, like, I'm feeling like Sasha Fierce, like Beyonce. So watch this, okay? Next thing it said, one who challenges authority. That would be, he's your counterpart. He's your equal. He's in leadership just like you. You got to watch that. Tailor that down today, that you're not, that you're in challenging authority. Not even him, maybe everybody else that talks to you that maybe are not on the same thing. Watch family, maybe they might challenge you too as one as well. But I'm getting a fork in the road, which means again that sometimes when they do come, some of you all have to exert. Now it's the opposite. You got to exert your authority with them as well, because you want them to know that, number one, you're preserving yourself. Number two, you also are standing up for yourself. And sometimes the little child, the inner child within you or yourself needs to see you do that, and that helps you to, because it's sometimes that I have done that with family members, and the divine masculine comes right on in. Hey, how you doing? Like, okay, where you come in? Like, he walked through the door. Shoot. Okay. All right. What happened? Because I stood up for myself. So, those things. See about what happens, because they just come out the blue. I was like, where this come from? Okay, so yeah. So every time I stand up for myself, oh, okay, you appear. So that's like you standing up for us. So my thing is that that's another thing that you keep that in mind too. It can go two ways. Okay, don't get too high and mighty, high off the horse, but don't also find yourself cowering down when there's an opportunity that you feel like you need to stand up for yourself. Do it, because again, you're doing it for the team. It's not just for you. You're doing it for you and your counterpart. And then say having very great strength and intellect or importance, a titan. You working your way to being a giant. You working your way to be a giant. The titan is like back there in Greek times, is like the ones that were really first made, like the gods, the Greek gods, and then it came all these other little gods that came after that, but the titans was the first. first God's divine was, and then they's like, we got to kind of tail it down because they was up there fighting with each other, and they wasn't getting to at the beginning, and then it started to, you know, at the word, like they's like, hey, we gotta get a little control here a little bit better, because the Titans were getting birth to other gods, and that one. So you becoming divine. So you're the first divines right now that's going to help to give birth to the other divines, twin flames that are on its way. So again, we gotta cultivate you, get your strength together, get your intellect together, because you are important. You is kind, you is important on that one. Is that it for that one? Okay. Yes, that is. All right. So that's the end of your daily action report for September the 26th. And I will catch you on the next one. Remember, this is Divine Sunshine giving you the keys to union. I am your transformational specialist, and I am going to give you the keys to help you go to the next level. As always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago. Love you.